So we are back. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dred, aka Media Rick, and we're back with a list of new Canadian music videos. Now before we start this video here, I need you to please subscribe, hit that subscription button below, as well as the notification bell next to it so you know when we're dropping new videos. And make sure when you hit that notification bell that you put it for all videos so that it will let you know anytime that we're dropping videos. YouTube has made some changes as of recently, so if you put it to the other feature, it's not going to notify you of every video that the We Love Hip Hop Network drops. So make sure when you hit that notification bell to put it to all videos so that you'll know every time that we upload and publish a new video. And we do that sometimes 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a day. Now this video that you're watching right here is going to be a list of all the new Canadian music videos that have dropped within the last 7 days, all 500 views and up, and we need you, the people, to decide who is going to be the #1 video in Canada this week. All right, so let us know in the comments below. Comment gang strong, and we'll be looking through your comments so that we can figure out who is going to be the #1 video in Canada this week on the world's most smoked out podcast. Tune in every Thursday morning on all listening platforms so you'll be able to get the first listen to who will make the top 6 from this video montage that we're going to be showing real soon. Now the beat that you're hearing in the background right now, that's courtesy of She-Rax on the beat. If you want to get your hands on some hot beats, hit him up via Instagram. That's shirax.mp3. I'll spell it out for you. That's shirax.mp3, and he's got that fuego for ya. Scene. And at the end of this video right here, we're going to be talking about Toronto rappers who have been incarcerated. Okay, I've compiled a list of 6 Toronto rappers, the most popular Toronto rappers in my opinion, of who are incarcerated right now, that if they were home they'd be blowing up the scene, and prior to getting incarcerated they were taking the scene over with the plethora of music that they dropped. All right, so you're going to want to stay tuned to the end of the video to get a piece of that content right there. But no more long talking, let's get to these music videos. New Canadian music video releases. Let's go.
She-Rax run another one.
We smoking drop, think they know. Cheese won't blow, ice won't blow. Us. Yeah. We cannot lose too much. Yeah, I'm smooth, too clutch. They come in twos and I love it though. Whole lot go up and we want more.
Better getting too hot, had the outfit. Mind you get backhanded. That the boss man's head in a back alley. My rebel boss up, lead, make him cat daddy. We kick him off his hand.
He running, go sell his soul. This Kezzy, it don't like to jam when it shoot. Issue like 30 a go. Most of my niggas, they on.
It doesn't make any sense. It's a sin when you black. Gotta get it in when you black. They don't wanna see you win when you black. You down when you black. You better in the pen when you black.
Season, Molly got my face looking like a demon. Beam on the Glock, you know I can see him. Hate to see me and they wish they could be him. 2 full clips, so I call it a rewind. Flip up the switch and
I put 'em on my t-shirt. Rest in peace, my pops. I still rep 'em on my t-shirt. 555 till I die. Victim of a homicide.
On a mission, have some new triplication. 2020 vision. One the car and the mansion. Balcony big.
Accident, I'm extra hype like Khaled. White and gold, I am so flashy.
Get up and like the Lord. Shout out to all them hustlers and the ghetto boys. I was a juvenile ghetto boy.
Yeah, I blow a O just to ease the tension. I prefer sativa for my deep depression. And my shit
I do this for my dogs in the south, in the east. Lockdown, no phone calls, no showers for weeks.
The lifestyle that I live, trapping hard, hitting licks, hustling hard, trying to get rich. I got some habits.
Shit, now we living. I ain't really done with this mission. Only started and I plan to kill it.
Take your life on my niggas on the block and we be gripping on it tight. If these niggas want the smoke, then we gon' pull up, take it.
Switch it up real rap, but I sing songs, huh? I just to the right to the beat, now we rolling. She don't take her eyes off of me, I control
until it's empty. Growing up in the slums in East Coast.
4-5 lemon squeeze, yeah, Glizzy 17, yeah. 4-5 lemon squeeze, yeah, Glizzy 17.
Big lick on me, ain't tryna run. I try to tell my niggas chill, but they all train to go.
Yeah, few lanes to the way, yeah. Talk nice, I got aim. Got a loaded clip on my waist. Versace frames on my.
These days, niggas acting out of me. It's like they need me. Every conversation with me, fed with free game.
16, I'm in the club now with big bro, chest puff. Look around like what now? Okay, she 5'2", but she gon' ride, fool.
We can't just survive. We need leaders who won't just divide. And hold new ideas to feed us and see us to
Oh, hey, I got a gas on him. I bet a bag on it. You know I swag.
On this path, I didn't choose this life, but I made a few choices that seemed alright. Fast life trying to get that.
We prepared them. My gang's the coronavirus. You don't want to go near them. They call my clique deep water.
Twine, see me off the wine, I be off of
What Disney, no time for that Mickey Mouse. They will do anything just to get that clout. I'm the man that will always be over you. That's destruction, you're
I'm about to head back out west where it was really sketchy. Exit off on the Henday, now I'm sliding down Gretzky with them boys.
Nigga just got half a 50. I'm 25 now, I won't see him till I'm 50. We was 13 selling D by the mix.
To rehab, I'm going to relapse. Body a drill, baby, I need to relax. Don't need a recap, none of your beeswax.
Alright, so let's get to this week's industry tips. And this week, as promised, we're going to be talking about Toronto rappers who've been incarcerated over the last few years. However, we're not going to do the typical video where we just show a lot of rappers who've been incarcerated. I want to give my selection of who I feel are the top 6 Toronto rappers who are incarcerated right now. Okay, this is strictly based off of the numbers. I'm not going to go into details about their cases or the reasons that they're locked up. This is not what the platform is here for, okay? I strictly want to talk about the amount of music that they put out, the amount of numbers that they've accumulated via their views on YouTube, and the impact that they made on the scene prior to getting incarcerated, okay? So free all the man them who are doing time right now for the various reasons, unless it's for the diddlers and the different people that, you know, we don't rate. But anybody who's been going through hard times, who has had to deal with systemic racism and all the different types of different layers that lead us to the different doors that put us behind prison, hold your head, okay? Freedom is a must, and everybody will have to come home soon eventually, all right? So let's get to this list right here. Now, I want to start the list here with Sam G. Now, Sam G is a legend in this Toronto hip-hop scene, okay? Multiple guests who have come onto the We Love Hip Hop podcast have always mentioned Sam G when we asked the question, what Toronto rappers were you listening to when you were growing up? Okay, a lot of the younger guests that we've had on our show always go to the name Sam G when it comes to influential people that they were listening to when they were thinking about getting into rap, or even before they were thinking of getting into rap, they were listening to Sam G. So big up to Sam G. And he has a multitude of accolades, as well as a lot of music videos that are on YouTube right now, all in the hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands. More notably, he had the track Your Way, which has over 480,000 views on YouTube. From my research, that's the highest viewed video that I see, but all of the rest of the videos that he has are in the tens of thousands, some in the hundreds of thousands, and he's also a YouTube pioneer, okay? Dropping music videos from at least 10 years ago when YouTube was just a space where a lot of people were just starting to discover at that time, okay? So big up to Sam G, big up to Face Films on a lot of his music videos right there, a real one in the Toronto music scene. Now the next person I want to mention on the list here is FB, aka FB from Neat Gang, okay? He's now doing time. He's been incarcerated for a little bit more than a year now, probably almost 2 years. He's We Love Hip Hop alumni, and we got our first introduction to FB from the track Priceless with Robin Banks, which to this date right now is over 5.2 million. Okay, we had an interview with FB about 2 years ago now, almost 3 years ago now, and you know, he was making a lot of waves at the time. You know, shout out to PK Herc, long time supporter of FB. He was the first person who put me onto FB's music, and from that time he was dropping a slew of music. One of the more notable songs as well is the track Was Gang featuring Robin Banks, as well as Pressa and a whole slew of rappers from their side of town. Okay, that track Was Gang right now is about 5.6 million on YouTube right now. So astronomical numbers when it comes to FB. And then he had a lot of follow-up tracks that came afterwards, like Touchdown, which is at 110,000 views. He also has Flocka, which is at about 280,000 views. He also has the track Neat featuring Hol Up Twins and J Neat, which is at over 270,000 views. So big up to FB. definitely one of the ones to look out for when he does touch down and come back home, okay? He had a lot of music and he had a lot of fans who were into his music before he left. So I have no doubt that when he does touch road, that he will be able to set it on fire once again. Next on our list here, we have Roadrunner, okay? Also We Love Hip Hop alumni, recently started putting out music. Over the last 2 years, I can see on YouTube that Roadrunner has started putting out music. But from the time he started putting out music, he started getting the place on fire. All of his music videos in the hundreds of thousands plus. And you know, he had an infectious sound, an infectious flow, and he had the whole hood supported him, or a big majority of the hood supporting him. So right now, he's definitely one of the ones to look for. Like I said, also We Love Hip Hop alumni, he pulled up on us last year, and we had a really dope interview that I suggest that you check out on our channel right now. And in that short space of time, Roadrunner has been able to get a lot of fans into his music, okay? He started off with tracks like Guns to Guitars that has over 120,000 views on it right now. Free Smoke, which has over 112,000 views on it right now. He has Never Again, which is his highest viewed video I see up to date right now, which has 253,000 plus views on it. But he also was open to doing collabos, which he has a collabo with French From the Dirt, which has over 230,000 views on it already, okay? So in a short space of time, Roadrunner has been able to make a pretty big impact on the music scene out here. So look out for Roadrunner, currently incarcerated, but you know, we're looking forward to Roadrunner coming home soon. Check out the Nino Louis interview where he also gave us an update on what's going on with Roadrunner. And please check out the Roadrunner interview that's currently available on our channel. Great interview, a lot of insight onto what's going on with him and what makes him tick. All right, so big up to Roadrunner, freedom is a must. Now next on our list here is not just one person. I put these two rappers together as the number 3 on my list here, and that's Pengs and Tutu, okay? Incarcerated maybe about almost 3 years ago now, Pengs and Tutu had the place on fire before they left. Okay, they had, you know, separately they had a lot of different tracks that were doing numbers, starting with Tutu's, who had tracks like Ball from about 3 years ago that has about 450,000 views, Wrist from about 2 years ago that has over 1.2 million views. Pengs has tracks by himself or with collaborations. The Man with Slugs and French that has over 1.3 million views. Okay, and then we cannot forget the smash hit Griselda Blanco, which right now is currently sitting at over 7.6 million views via YouTube. Okay, so big up to Pengs and Tutu, both doing their thing, both incarcerated right now. It's been almost 3 years now, so we're looking for them to come home soon. Like I said, I don't know the details, and I'm not going to get into the details of any of these guys of the reason why they're incarcerated, and we're strictly going to talk about the music. And we're definitely looking forward to Pengs and Tutu touching road so that they can get the place back on fire with some new tunes, all right? So big up to Pengs and Tutu. Next on our list here, I have Burner Bands, okay? Shout out to Burner Bands, who recently was incarcerated, okay? Like I said before, I'm not gonna get into the details of why, but Burner Bands had the place on fire, okay? RIP to the recent passing of Houdini, as well as his brethren, one of his brethren from the Hol Up twins. You know, they've gone through a lot of hard times, and Burner Bands before that and during that time was definitely putting out a slew of tunes that were setting the place on fire. Okay, so to go through a few of his most viewed tunes, he has North Korea featuring J Neat, which is at 2 million plus views on YouTube right now. At the Pot, which is a solo track from him, which is at 1.2 million plus views on YouTube. He also has Prime, which is almost at 1 million views right now. And these are videos that have dropped within the last year, last 2 years. So it just shows that as soon as Burner Bands drops a video, it starts blazing the place and the numbers start going up quickly, okay? And we cannot forget the track Late Night with the late great Houdini, which right now is sitting at least 6 million views on YouTube. So big up to Burner Bands. Like I said, recently incarcerated. He has way more music videos as well. All of his music videos are 100,000 plus on YouTube. So he was definitely somebody to be looking out for in the scene out here. So big up to Burner Bands, going through the legal issues that he's going through right now. Hopefully he's able to get through those issues and come back to the streets so that he can hit us up with some hot music. Now, before we get to our last one here, I need you, the people, to let me know if I've forgotten anybody or you think anybody else should be in this top 6 here, okay? I'm gonna give a quick honorable mention to Loco City, who I just seen recently was incarcerated again or was detained again. You know, he's currently home on house arrest. I don't know the details of his incidents or issues or whatever yet, or I don't even, you know, plan to know. However, you know, I watched the video on Ardo416, shout out to Ardo416, where the police had come and detained him once again. So hopefully he's able to get through his legal issues as soon as possible so that he can get back on the streets and give us some more music. He had a lot of tunes like CP24, Credit Card that just dropped that have a lot of views on it. So big up to Local City. Now, last but not least on our list here, we have K Money. Okay, now K Money has been incarcerated for about 2 years now, or almost 2 years now. It's been said that he's going to be coming home real soon. That's also We Love Hip Hop alumni, as well as one of the highest viewed interviews that we have on our channel right now. Okay, big up to K Money, big up to Casper, big up to RK. You know what I mean? Hold your head to all 3 of them, who are all 3 of them doing time right now for an incident that happened allegedly back 3 years ago. Okay, but before him going away, he had a lot of tunes that were busting down the place. Even with recent tunes like Aqua's already at 1 million views. Okay, Hurt You featuring Young Tory has 3.1 million views on it. Okay, That Nigga with Casper and RK is at 1.3 million views. Okay, and then he has his smash hit Come Outside, which is at 12 million views on YouTube right now. Okay, so it's very evident that K Money was one of the leading rappers in the Toronto music scene that all the fans were checking for, and they'll definitely will be checking for more music. I still see, you know, their team active with their social medias, making sure that their name still stays relevant. So look out for new music coming out from Casper as well as K Money, you know what I mean? And I'm looking forward for them to be coming home real soon so that they can give us some fire music. All right, We Love Hip Hop alumni. Now, end of the day, it's just really tragic that all these artists right here who are doing so much great things in the music front, who are accumulating so much fans, you know, still have a lot going on behind the scenes, which causes them to get into different incidents and causes them to get incarcerated, okay? It's a product of a lot of different things. We can talk about it all day if we want to, as far as the reasons why that, you know, impoverished youth or impoverished neighborhoods even happen, where, you know, our youth get into incidents or into situations that get them locked up, especially the ones who have multiple talents like making music, producing, different things like that, okay? But let's talk about it in the comment section below. Who do you think should be on this list here that I missed? Okay, did I get the order of the list wrong? How do you think that the order of this list should be? Okay, and what do you think that we can do so that we can have a better way and how we can minimize the different amount of rappers who are getting locked up in the scene? Okay, what can we do about the scene so that rappers don't have to be taking the chances that they take that get them into these situations? Okay, let's talk about it in the comment section below. Comment gang strong. And then let's also talk about who is going to be your #1 track in Canada this week. All right, make sure to hit me all across the board on all social media platforms at Friday Ricky Dred, that's DRED. Make sure to hit up our website, that's welovehip-hop.ca, and also make sure to hit us up on Instagram, We Love Hip Hop Network. Scene. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dred, aka Media Rick, and I'm out.
With the rap, then all right, stick with the streets. But if you see that, you know what I'm saying, you might this rap shit might be able to take you out of the streets.
Yeah.
Then fuck. What do you want to stay here for? There's nothing for us. You know what I'm saying?